Today we're going to be talking about the Atmotube Pro Miner, and without getting so much into that, let's just get into the conversation, right?
Yeah.
And just study. How are you doing?
I'm all good, man. How are you?
I'm good too.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you been into crypto?
Crypto, unofficially, I can say it's been about 8 years. But I knew crypto, but I wasn't like really deep into it like that. And it's also because of the opportunities, like for you to be able to buy the crypto, like here in Africa at that time, it was very difficult to get a hold of crypto. So I knew crypto. I was pretty much doing those small minor, what do they call them? Those small jobs where you just do like solve a captcha and then you get like some crypto 0.00 whatever, and then there's some games as well that used to like reward you in some crypto and some Bitcoin, because you weren't really able to just buy it like nowadays where there are like so many exchanges where you can easily just do peer-to-peer and buy some crypto. It wasn't like that time. So I knew about it.
And this was like 2014, 2013?
Yeah. No, when 2022. Yeah,
Damn, okay.
that was like 2014.
2015.
Yeah, 2014. It was somewhere around 2014, 15, yeah, somewhere there. Because I remember even I told like a couple friends, I was like, hey, yo, let's buy a Bitcoin. And that time, one Bitcoin was about like $190 something for one Bitcoin. I think it was like $200 for one Bitcoin. So I was in school that time and I was like, hey, yo, I don't think I can manage to buy the whole Bitcoin by myself. So I was like, let's split the cost. Let's put up like $100 each and let's buy like a full Bitcoin. So I wasn't even thinking of the point like, okay, maybe I can buy half a Bitcoin. I was just thinking like I need to get a full Bitcoin. So we didn't even like go through with it. And then I remember Bitcoin shot up at some point in time, which I had some Bitcoin at that time. It was in 2018, I think. Then there was like a serious crash. Like guys were selling off and it was crazy. So now from that time, that's when I really started like getting really interested in how to save my money in crypto and also making sure that it's secure as well. So yeah, pretty much from like 2019 that's when I feel like I really got really involved with the crypto space
and really learning about
and really learning and just trying to understand like what's going on and seeing the value and all that type of stuff.
Just having this conversation has actually given me an idea. When you said, learning how to keep your crypto secure and all that, like probably we can make even a video on that because your experience is pretty deep with this. You've probably seen a couple of things that
I've lost some cash on an exchange.
Exactly. You've been probably what they call it hacked.
Yeah.
As well, you see. So that is definitely a video idea. Well, I'm editing this. I'm definitely going to take a look at that.
Yeah.
But today we're going to be talking about mining, right?
Yes.
And for our viewers who are new to it, they don't know what mining is. What is that?
Well, I'm not going to give a book definition because I'm quite practical. That's how I personally understand things. So like, since we're talking about the PLANETWATCH, right? The Atmotube Pro. So now in that regard, it's kind of different from the traditional mining where you're mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. In this scenario, you're doing something like collecting some data and you're being rewarded for that data. So I guess guys are just calling it mining, but I don't know if it's really mining, but I guess you can just call it mining. So yeah, so with the Atmotube Pro, because in accordance to PLANETWATCH, I feel like there are about five different sensors. There's type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4.
Yeah, I remember type 4.
Type 4, because the Atmotube... No, I don't think there's a type 5. Because for type 4, there were two sensors, the Atmotube Pro and those one, but you're not allowed to mine with it anymore. I just forgotten. Is it it's like a square. I guess you can put like a pop-up of that mine, and I've just forgotten like what it's called, but you're not allowed to. Well, it's not making rewards. So guys that have the miner right now are really not making any money from it. So with the Atmotube Pro, it's a portable miner. So guys, it's a plug and play miner. So you can literally walk with it anywhere. You just need to make sure that it's connected to your phone via Bluetooth, and that the phone is connected to the internet. So either through Wi-Fi, or you can use like mobile data. So the phone has to be continuously on the whole time, and you have to be plugged into the internet the whole time to allow the data streams that it's collecting to be sent back to wherever they are collecting the data from. I think it's in Europe. Don't get me if it's not really in Europe, but
they shouldn't quote you on that.
Yeah, I think that's where the headquarters is, somewhere that side. Yeah.
Okay, and you mentioned PLANETWATCH, right? So PLANETWATCH in connection to Atmotube, what's the connection there?
Well, PLANETWATCH, they've got the slogan where they're saying save the planet. So PLANETWATCH itself is not making the miners, the Atmotube Pro. I think they're just in partnership with these guys that are making the air quality sensors, because it's an air quality sensor. So even if you're not using it for mining purposes, you can use it to just check what exactly is in the air. Maybe the place that you're staying is in clean air. And if there's something that I've noticed, even just by using the Atmotube, I didn't know the impact that cooking itself has quite a significant effect on the air quality. So like, even if I'm like in my room, right, and someone is cooking in the kitchen, I know someone is, even if I don't know the person is cooking, I just look at my miner, the air quality starts decreasing in a significant way, right? So I guess even though the door is closed, I'm like, oh wait, what's going on? Someone is cooking. And there was some day, right, I was boiling some water, right? So I left the gas on, and then I came here to do my own things, and I forgot that the water was boiling. So if water's boiling, it's evaporating, and the water eventually ended.
How long were you here?
I don't know.
Hours, bro.
I forgot, bro. So now, because like I'm looking at the screen, and then I'm noticing the sensor is like dropping in a weird way. Then I'm like, hey, what's going on? Then I'm trying to come up with reasons, like maybe like there's some smoke coming from outside, but I really couldn't smell it or anything, and the windows were closed. Then I was like really trying to figure it out. And then I was like, oh shit. I left the water on the gas. I go there, I find there's no water, and then now I guess the fire on the pot, right, was creating like some smoke, because there was no smoke. I couldn't see any smoke. So whatever part it was releasing some gas. And the Atmotube picked it up. So I think I've gone like really round and round. What was your initial question?
No, I'd asked about the connection between PLANETWATCH and Atmotube. I feel like you definitely kind of answered.
Yeah.
Right? What I wanted to know, for example, because we've had conversations like this off.
Yeah.
But probably we can talk about like what the earning system is like, right?
Yeah.
But maybe we can also just add that to the next question, right? What incentivized you to invest in it?
I like the logo, right? It caught my eye. I was like, that looks interesting. It looks like
that's the first time you say that.
It's on some Illuminati vibes or something.
I
was like, yo, that's.
Put it on the screen as well. You guys know it,
I was like, that looks interesting. But then also,
even before you bought, like,
even before I bought it, like I was just looking at it, and then the other incentive was that I really wanted to get involved with the mining, but then I really didn't have enough cash, like to just put aside, because it's like my first time getting into mining itself. So I felt like it was kind of an entry level miner, just to get my feet in the water, just to experience it, and then on top of that, because of all this scamming stuff, and I'm in Africa, so I was like, how can I go about it without being scammed? Because like I wanted to get like some other miners from China, but I was like, hey yo, I might get scammed if I just buy from China. Maybe it won't come, and it's like really expensive. So it's like you're thinking about a lot of stuff, and then you're like, maybe. So now, the Atmotube was just introduced at that time. Like I was literally, I feel like one of the first guys, because I got it within the first month from the time they launched it. So I saw it, and that time the price was under $200 for the miner. And these guys were having these AMAs. I guys call them AMAs or AMAs, where is it the founder, is it the co-founder or something? He's constantly like answering questions, like talking to people, having lives on YouTube.
Do you know what AMA is in for?
Do I? What is it?
I'm asking. Maybe what we can do?
I think I forgot it.
If you forgot it, I can always just add it. Like just
yeah, I guess you can.
Yeah,
you can add it there. So like, yeah, so these guys are informing, like literally every week. Like these guys are answering questions, like what the company is about, and like when they're explaining about this global warming, like air quality, we're trying to save the planet, in which also, I don't know, maybe if I can get into that, or maybe we can get into it later, or maybe I just put it out.
Yeah, just say it.
And then also like now, they're quite forward thinking. I feel like I honestly feel like these guys are not just doing it for financial gains. I honestly feel like they are trying to save the planet by adding an incentive, I guess, because guys maybe wouldn't just want to do it for free. And now there's another initiative where you can stake your planet tokens and get rewarded. Is it some tree tokens or something? Because guys are trying to like plant trees and all that to
and
help.
What's the value of the tree tokens?
I'm not sure. I wanted to do it, when was that? 3 days ago, because I have a couple planets, like I haven't sold them, so I wanted to stake them to get the tree tokens. And I guess if you can help out to have some of them, I guess to plant some trees, like I honestly don't mind. So the financial side was also there, because I was like, how am I, like how much money does it make? And then I think that time when I got it, wasn't really making that much cash, but it was still a lot in regards to the value of the miner itself, because it was like
$3, wasn't it?
Yeah, at some point it reached $3, but the time I got it, it wasn't making $3 a day.
Cents probably.
I think so. I think it was like $1 or something. Yeah, but from me owning it, it made back the cash in the first month. So in the first month, I had over $300 in planet tokens, because it was making 23.04 planets a day.
And that's like how many dollars a day at the time?
At that time, I think it was around $3 something.
$3. Huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because I feel like sometime it like one planet was like 60 something cents. So I don't know if we can do the math. So if we can 23, and let's even just do like 60 cents. No. I don't know what I'm calculating here, bro.
You're getting some figures that
Oh my god, nah, it's not that. I was like, nah, I wasn't making that much cash. 0.60. No, 0.60 cents times.
Say 23, right?
Yeah, the 23 tokens. $13. It wasn't. Was it $13?
A day.
Nah, it can't be.
You would have remembered that.
I would have definitely remembered $13. I don't think it was that. I think I'm getting the math wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so just don't quote him on the figures.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you can just look at the graph like on CoinGecko and just see how the previous the previous right now it's quite low. I think it's on like 0.04. Yeah, so it's quite low right now.
0.04 cents.
Yeah, like dollars. 0.04. $0.04. Yeah.
Well, that's like
for one planet. So it's significantly dropped. But personally speaking, I'm not worried about the price and all that type of stuff because I believe it's definitely going to go up. Because even there was like just about 3 weeks ago, was it 4, like a month ago, the planet rewards for the Atmotube dropped. I was making like 4 planets a day. But I think it's because it had reached saturation point, so they had dropped the rewards. But then they sold the data streams. I'm not sure who they sold it to. I really didn't look into it that much, but they sold the data, which shows proof of like what they're doing. There's value in whatever it is that they're collecting, and people are willing to buy it. So after they sold the data streams, they replenished they call it the recycle bin, and now we're back to making 23 tokens a day. Yeah.
Yeah, though the value, of course, because of the market.
Yeah, but I think that's temporary. Yeah.
Okay, so just based off of the volatility of the crypto market in general, right? I'm sure you've seen some high days whereby you're like, okay, now this was a worthy investment, right?
Even just last year, like, there was some serious gains.
I remember, because even like you copped it last year.
I've made some cash from it. Like,
that's actually what I want you to talk about. I want you to tell, like, you don't need to give details.
I'll give the details.
Yes,
like I think it's
subscribe. Are you hearing? Subscribe.
Click that button. That button in the description box.
Tell us, like, what since the time you got it. Tell us some of the highs and lows.
Okay, so
price-wise.
In the first month, I took out all the cash. I ain't gonna cap. I didn't hold the planets. I didn't hold all.
I've got this cash.
I just got it because I have this rule where when I've made like an investment, like I want my money back, like the initial investment that I had.
Like breaking even.
Yeah. So I was shocked the first month because I was expecting to like break even in 3 months. That's what I thought. But in literally the first month, I made back the money for the Atmotube and the phone because I bought a phone for the Atmotube.
Which these items are here.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. So I got this phone. It's an Android phone for like $100. It was a Techno Spark. Is it a Spark 6 or 7? Yeah. It was like $100, and that's the Atmotube. So all in all, it was like $300, and that's what I made like in the first month. And so I withdrew it, and I was like, anything from here is profits. If the company dies, I don't know, man.
I made a bit extra too.
Yeah, so it's all good. So, and after that, I still sold the second month tokens.
Just in case.
And the third. Because I was like, okay, let me taste this mining money, you know. Let me see what it's. Let me see what it's about. So I was like, the $300, like, I put it aside, do some shit, but after that, I stopped selling.
You started just holding now.
Yeah. So from the 4th month, then I've just been like hodling. Yeah. Now I'm planning on staking it. Either today or tomorrow, I should stake it. Probably I'll record the process for you guys as well to check it out and just see the process of staking. And yeah.
Okay. So what was the learning curve, right?
Yeah.
First of all, I applaud you on sharing that, because you've not kept out, you've not caged, and I really appreciate that, and they appreciate that as well.
Yeah.
So I want to know what the learning curve was.
Yeah.
In order to set it up like properly, where it's working efficiently, and this is the maximum it can make at this time.
Yeah. I feel like the learning curve for me took like a week, because what I thought was that after I get the device and I get the phone, because I already read online that it doesn't really work well with iPhone, so I had to buy the...
That's a key point. Say that again.
Yeah. You can use an iPhone with the Atmotube, but you won't be making like the maximum rewards from it because of background activity and all that type of stuff. So it's better to just use an Android phone.
Yeah, and get a separate phone from the one you're using every day.
Exactly.
Because that affects your earnings.
Earnings,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was stressed out the first 3 days. Yeah, because I've just got this device, I'm excited, and I bought a new phone, right?
So you
special just for this device. You check out, because I didn't have like an old Android, like I have an iPhone. So I bought a special phone just for the Atmotube. So now I'm like, I've put some extra investment, which I wasn't expecting to do. So now after I was like, okay, fine, now I'm good. I have the phone, I have the Atmotube, so we're good to go. I should be making full rewards. I connect the thing, which wasn't that complicated, and it's on. So now the annoying thing is that you don't necessarily see the rewards like coming in like maybe throughout the day. You see data streams, but then like at the end of 24 hours, that's when the rewards drop. So on the first day, I see this like, I think I got like three planets out of 23, right? I had 3 tokens. Then I was like, yo. I was like, what the hell? I got a new phone just for this thing.
Just for 3 tokens.
Just for 3 tokens, bro. Hey, it pissed me off. So now, because like what I didn't want the phone to die. So I would open PLANETWATCH and like, what is it? That button like you close so that the screen goes blank.
The background.
Yeah.
The power button.
The power button, but not switching it off though, just like clicking it so that it saves the battery and all that. So that's what I did the first day. But I thought because Android, the background activity still works, I didn't think it would be a problem. So that was the first mistake, because it's meant to be open 24/7.
The screen itself has to be on.
Yeah, because as you can see,
the whole time.
This boy has been on like from the day I got it.
Boom. So it must be like that every single day.
On that particular screen.
Yeah.
It shouldn't leave that screen.
You can't move from that. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless maybe just for like a few seconds and then you go back.
So how do you, for example, now at night you turn it off? Or what
nah.
Do you do? So you just leave it on?
It's on
and
24.
You change the screen settings to
now
never off, never going off.
That was now the next challenge. Because now I was like, okay, it has to be on this screen. So I'd leave it open over here, and then it would eventually just like close itself after like some minutes, like 30 minutes. Even the settings in this phone, it only allows you to leave the screen on for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, it just closes itself. So I did that, it closes off. I still didn't make maximum rewards, but they went up. So that I had like 10. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm cracking the code.
Yeah, at least something has changed. So now, after that, I tried to find a way like to just keep it on like the whole time. So now the other way is that you need it plugged in to the charger. So if it's plugged into the charger and you change the settings, then it doesn't go off. Check out. But then now I didn't want that because I felt like the battery was going to die faster because it's like constantly like plugged in. So I know like I've already made back my cash, but I'm trying to make it survive as long as possible. So I got some app. There's some app I got called Kohi.
How do you spell that?
Kohi. Kohi. So with the app, when you have the app running, it's got like some settings where you tell the phone to never sleep. Yeah. And I went through a couple apps. There were like 3 other apps I tried, but it kept going to sleep. That's the only app that I personally tried, and the phone didn't go to sleep. And it's been on since, and I've been making full rewards ever since. Yeah. So if your phone is not connected to the internet and you miss like a data stream, then you're not going to get the full rewards. Yeah.
Okay. That's key points you just dropped right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so as we wrap this up as well, because I feel like you've really covered proper information in this particular video. As we wrap it up, what I would like to know is, with all the scams happening out there in the crypto space,
yes,
what should someone who's looking to buy, for example, an Atmotube, because they're still selling them, for example, on Amazon and all these places, right?
Yeah.
In fact, before we even move to that, just tell us what the risks are. It's the same question. Cut. That's what I'm trying. Let me just restate that question, right? With all the scams that are happening in the crypto space right now, what are the red flags someone who's looking to buy an Atmotube? What should someone be looking out for? Someone who's looking to buy an Atmotube.
Okay, so I got mine from their website, because that time they were readily available, and they had their store on Amazon as well. So it wasn't that complicated to get it. Just go on their website, select the Atmotube, and you check out, and you're done. But then now, I don't think you're still able to buy the Atmotube on their website. They say it's not available, right?
I haven't checked recently.
Yeah, but the last time I checked, they weren't available on their website.
I saw some on Amazon.
Yeah, that's different. Like Amazon, you can find some on Amazon, you can find some in China, on eBay. They're there. And I don't know about eBay. I don't know why I just don't trust eBay that much. I'm more of like an Amazon.
Niggas locked me out. Go ahead.
I personally like Amazon. So if Amazon, you want to work with me, I'm right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Aesthetic.
Brand ambassador. So on Amazon, because I have a friend of mine that really wanted the Atmotube, because I remember there was that time they had put like a timer that you can buy the Atmotube right there, and people were trying like in literally like a second, they're all sold out. So he was stressed out at that point that he was unable to get the miner. So what he did, he went on Amazon and he sent me the links as well. Like, hey, yo, bro, what do you think? And the people that were selling them on Amazon, they looked legit, and the guy ordered it. I think he bought his for like about $500, $500 something dollars, and he got it. Yeah. So I feel like, I don't think they're scams, but if you get scammed, don't come to me.
Yeah, this is not financial advice.
It's not financial advice.
It's just for education purposes.
He said it best. So, yeah, I feel like you would easily get scammed on eBay as compared to Amazon. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think you can buy it and you get it, because I've seen a friend of mine has bought his and he's received it. I think it's just slightly more expensive, but now I feel like the price has kind of gone down because not that many people are interested. Yeah, but I've noticed that's what usually happens with when the market is down. When the market is down and the miner is making cents a day, because like
people don't care much about it.
Because like right now, like, okay, let's see how much this thing is making, like in a day. It's not making that much right now. Because even like if you go, it's on. Okay, this thing has actually gone up a bit. It's like on 0.05. Last time I checked, it was on 0.04. Okay, fine. So let's say with the maximum rewards of 23, you're making $1.19. I don't know if you guys would be able to see that, but yeah, on CoinGecko, 23 planets, $1.19, which to me, honestly speaking, is not so bad. If you bought the miner for $200, yeah, I mean. So, but when the market just goes back up and this thing is making about like $5-6 a day, now that's when people now start running. Where is it? Now you go on Amazon, you're not gonna find it, or you're gonna find it there for like $1,000. Which is another tip. If you wanna buy a miner, buy when the market is low.
Like right now.
Like right now. Not financial advice.
Educational purposes. We must stress. Because niggas will come people come for you, you know what I mean?
You told me to buy the miner.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so majorly what I'm hearing is just be careful of where you buy it from.
Yeah, of course, just do your own due diligence. Yeah, just be sure. Like Paul even look for some YouTube videos like how to know like if the person is a scammer on Amazon. Yeah, just look at the tips. If it looks like a scammer, then it is a scammer. Don't go through with it. But if it doesn't take all the whatevers of a scammer, then I guess you can go through with it, and if it makes sense for you. Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. This has been a pleasure. It has been nice you talking to us about the Atmotube Miner.
Yeah.
Or what do you call it? Air.
The air sensor.
Air sensor. Yeah, that's the word for it.
Yeah.
Atmotube air sensor, but it does. We just call it miner because
air
it's
quality.
Air quality sensor.
Yeah.
We call it a miner because it's a way for people to make money using cryptocurrency in the cryptocurrency space.
Exactly.
Now, you might see him. You're probably going to see him, like I already mentioned at the beginning. You're going to see him in more videos. But in relation to mining, we're looking at getting into talking about the Bobcat miner because he also acquired his recently. Yeah, I'll probably take a picture and just put it on the screen right about now. But yeah, so
it's another crazy miner we can chat about. Yeah, that one is different.
Tell me about it. Yeah, but stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel because here we just talk about everything crypto. We're interested in passive income, and right now there's a shared belief here that crypto is the way.
Crypto is
the way.
It's the way, right?
For passive income. Again, this is not
financial advice.
It is for educational purposes. Peace. That's the end of the video. See you all next time.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like the channel and share the video.
Yes, sir.